Bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. Welcome back, my friend. This is BjjBrick Quick. My name is Byron. This is your quick jiu-jitsu podcast. This week we've been talking about having a good side and a bad side. How you want your jiu-jitsu pictures to come out. You want to look slightly and expose your good side, you know? You got to get a good photo. Post online so people will know. Well, if you're like me, you might have two bad sides for the photo, but you have a good side in jiu-jitsu. Yeah. All right. I got to get to the topic today. Otherwise, I've already wasted almost a minute. Okay. I talked about having a good side for guard passing, having really a techniques with no sides, like my omoplata and my guard passing. My guillotine is totally one-sided. And it's probably a thing I could get a little better at. But here's something. Escapes. You have to do escapes on both sides. There's not a choice. You don't get to choose which armbar they're attacking. Which arm they're trying to armbar. You don't get to choose which way they're going to sweep you. Try to sweep you. You don't get to choose, the Kimura, which arm that's on. So when you're learning escapes, it's gonna behoove you to learn both sides. Even if there's a clunky, uncoordinated side, and maybe one side of your, my right escape is like, tip top, it's up to shape, and my left one is not as good, but I'm trying. You've got to keep trying at that. They're going to find that. They're going to be all over that thing. You just know it when you're in a tournament or you're having a great roll with somebody who usually gives you a bad roll. You know which arm they're going to Kimura. It'll be your weaker one. You got to be ready for that. That's the benefit of getting to choose sides on your attacks, on your offensive moves, your sweeps, your takedowns. Which leg do you want to shoot for? Which arm do I want to choke with? How am I going to set up this arm triangle? That's up to me. If you can't defend the arm triangle from either side, that's up to you. If you're clunky and uncoordinated defending that Kimura, which I think is a hard thing to defend, so I keep throwing that up there, you're in a lot of trouble. And sure, you're not going to be equally balanced on your defense. One side will be better than the other one. But you got to at least get it up to par. You don't want to be that black belt that has, like I said, my De La Riva guard, I look like a white belt doing a wrong. I'm not good at De La Riva anyway. I always make fun of my own De La Riva guard. And if I were to throw my bad side De La Riva, it would look like I don't know what I'm doing at all. That's not acceptable on escapes. I might, look like a purple belt or a blue belt in some of my escapes on my dumb sides, but it's not going to be quite as bad as my De La Riva. So the easiest way to fix this, because you can't control which arm, to a degree you can, but unless you're just giving up submissions, but you can't really control where people are attacking you. If coach is going to armbar you on that side, he's going to armbar you on that side. Deal with it. But during your training sessions, while you're learning your escapes, drill both sides. That's worth it. It also helps your training partners develop a little bit of their dumb side. They give you a little bit of a hard time. They're not just being a kind of a dummy training partner. They're giving you something to work against. That's beneficial. But you gotta have escapes on both sides, and they don't have to be the same escapes. Much like yesterday, I was talking about my guard passing. I have a variety of guard passes that go to my left. I have two that go to my right. I use them all the time. But that variety is gone because many of the other passes require more coordination or balance, different setups that I'm not good at doing on that side. But I found a couple that'll work for me on my dump side. You need something to get out of those darn submissions on your dump side. So escapes on both sides? Yes, please. If you're new to jiu-jitsu, check out the audiobook Your First Year of BJJ. Go to BjjBrick.com, click on the shop, it pops right up. The money from the audiobook goes to support the podcast. And thank you, my friends that have recently bought one. Good looking out. I hope it helps you out. You need to contact me, BjjBrick@gmail.com. Any questions, concerns, comments? If you got the book, you have a question about it, and need some little more help, let me know. Hope you have a great day, my friend, and stay sweaty.